Hey everybody, welcome to Dad's Free Time Game Reviews, where I review the games that I play when no one needs me. Today's game is Street Fighter EX3 for the PlayStation 2. Now this is normally the part where I tell you the story of the game, but the story of this game doesn't matter because there's about 1 million Street Fighter games and none of them are canon to the EX series. The game was made by an offshoot of Capcom named Eureka. Now, you might have noticed that Eureka is Akira spelled backwards. And that's very good of you to notice because that is the founder of the offshoot of the Capcom company, Akira Nishitani. Very clever. Everything you thought about gaming, but in reverse. Anyway, all of the characters have these half-assed stories thrown together and it makes it a little irritating. I mean, seriously, every backstory is basically some sort of floating in mid-air limbo paragraph like a 5-year-old kid who is trying to pad a report that he didn't read the book on.
Alright. Sharon commands. I need further information. I need to know the truth. Suddenly Sharon hears a voice from behind her. You look like your mother. As Sharon turns around to face the strange voice, she feels an acute pain in the back of her head. As she faints, she whispers, You are... Is that the end of the story?
Also, Ken and Ryu look horrible. They are easily the worst looking Ken and Ryu sprites in all of Street Fighter. No comparison. I mean, look at that face! As a matter of fact, all the faces that they drew on the characters' heads in-game and the general poses are pretty laughable. It kind of adds to the charm of the game, but some of the face mapping looks genuinely creepy. Because of the new company making Street Fighter for the EX series, the unlockable characters are pretty cool. I really got tired of Street Fighter characters because I feel their uniforms aren't very creative. The main characters are just wearing karate outfits, for goodness sakes. The artists don't go hard in the paint for anything. Nowadays, a character for Capcom is just some cleavage, or maybe a butt. Ryu has the nerve to walk around the world wearing the same martial arts uniform. And then Capcom has the nerve to try to get you to believe that he has all his worldly possessions in a big old duffel bag like some sort of military guy. But if you wear the same outfit to the point that the pant cuffs are ripped apart, then he probably only needs a wallet and a little space in his bag for food. I'm not sure he's carrying an extra set of clothing in that big bag. He probably just washes his gi in the river. I think that Ryu is better off just sporting a fanny pack. Nobody's gonna rob him anyway. Or maybe just a backpack with a yoga mat strapped to the bottom. Otherwise, this game is pretty fun for being the third try that Street Fighter has had at 2.5D gaming. The characters are really cool, and I really wish that they would have brought them into other Street Fighter games instead of just letting the characters go off into oblivion. One of the things that makes Street Fighter suck is that the new characters come in and there's really no point in learning them until it's their third appearance. They'll keep a character that nobody plays like Dalsim, but if you like a new character and play with them a lot, then eventually they'll throw them away unless it's Ken, Ryu, Chun-Li, Guile, or Akuma, 3 of which they reuse animations for shamelessly. Also, my martial arts discipline is Taekwondo, and I don't think they have any Taekwondo characters in Street Fighter. Tekken has had 2, SNK has had 4. What the hell, Capcom? The story mode in this game is pretty bad. It consists of you playing solo against 3 people at once, then you playing with 1 extra person in a tag mode, then you fighting a bad guy 2-on-1, then you fighting another tag fight, and then you get the pattern. As I've said before, the stories don't really make it worth playing the story mode, but you at least get to unlock the characters through this mode. I personally would have been okay if we played the normal story mode where you fight tournament style until you get to M. Bison, or at least tag tournament style. Once you unlock all the characters, you don't want to play the story mode ever again. It takes the fun out of training with 1 character. The super moves are okay. The Street Fighter super moves haven't ever really wowed me that much. The SNK super moves are cooler to me because you can see them hit a person with 15 actual strikes. When Street Fighter does a 15 hit combo, a person just does 1 move that hits for 15 hits. It's kinda hard for me to understand even if I see it in front of my face. Like, have you ever punched somebody and your 1 punch counts for 5 hits? It's like you just do a regular punch, and then when you connect with somebody's chest, it's like psh, 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 psh. You know what I mean? No, right? So why is an uppercut from Sagat a 7-hit combo? I mean, I'll spot you the 2 hits from the gut punch to the chin punch on the uppercut, right? But then after he's thrown the uppercut, you're just basically getting hit 5 times by his armpit. With that said, the super moves are okay. The new characters seem to reflect the SNK style of fighting a little bit more than the street fighting, which automatically makes me like them a little bit more than the original characters. The tag team moves are only really there for show. It's nice to have friends jump out and whip somebody's ass with you, or in general have another partner come out and you control them both and have them beat up on 1 poor guy. But it's more interesting just having more chances to use single super moves. Because in order to bring a friend in for a tag move, it takes extra super move bars, which I would rather use to kick someone's ass twice or 3 times with a regular super move. At least it makes a tag mode relevant though. This game had a lot of potential, and I wish Capcom let the game keep going so that it could become its own entity. I'm complaining a lot about the game, but I enjoyed it, especially in couch co-op. That's all I have time for, so thank you for listening, like, subscribe, and look at my playthroughs of the game. If you have any more questions, please comment, and please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Have a good day. Shwoop-de-whoop. Peace.